Disclaimer: all the character incident are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with your life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. You and Sarah, your bestie, were in a small apartment and sitting on the couch. You were busy in your thoughts because just a few minutes ago the apartment's owner came and gave you the last warning to pay the rent. And she knows your mood is off, so she spoke something to lighten up your mood, to change the direction of your thoughts. Ryan, you always say you hate rich guys, but think about it. If we marry the rich guy, our life could totally change. No more worries about rent or saving up for dreams vacations. You crosses your arms and turn to look at her with frown. I don't care about their money, Sarah. Most of them are selfish and arrogant. They think they can buy anything, even people. I would rather struggle than deal with one of those spoiled. She squinted her eyes and spoke. Not all of them are like that. What if you meet someone who actually is nice? Then, come on, give it a chance. It's not like guys are lining up outside of our door. I don't need a line of guys. I definitely don't need a rich one. I'm perfectly fine with on my own. She leaned closer and whispered, just admit it, you are scared of falling for someone rich and then getting your heart broken. You raising an eyebrow, but suddenly the bell rang. Who could that be? Owner again? Stay here, I'll check. He got up. You walked towards the door and wondering who it could be at this hour. Your hand hesitated on the doorknob but for a second, but before you open it, you open the door and your heart skipped a beat. That he was Jungkook, your boss's elder brother, standing in the front of you, drenched from the rain, but holding an umbrella. Jungkook, what are you doing here? Your mind raced, like why he was here. What could he possibly want from you? It was not like that both of you were close. In fact, you barely know him. Apart of from you the fact that he was a billionaire but a doctor and your boss's elder brother. Still seeing him standing there felt like a bit different. It's raining outside, so please come inside. No, I'm fine here. You frowned. Who refused to come inside during a storm? He looked like he had something important to say. You felt a knot forming in your stomach as you wondered why he was there, standing in the front of your apartment. Is everything is okay? Why you're here? I need to talk to you, and what could he need to talk from me? He's rich, successful, and has everything anyone could want. Why would someone like him come here in the middle of the night? But Jungkook's next words left you speechless. I want you to be my fake girlfriend for 24 hours. Your eyes widened in shock. What? I'll pay you for it. $1 billion. You frozen. Your brain couldn't process what you just heard. $1 billion? You stared at him, your jaw almost dropped as disbelief vanished over you. Are you serious? $1 billion for 24 hours? Why me? Your mind raced even faster now. Money was not the only thing that came in your mind. He was the man who saved your life when you tried to take it. The memory of that day flashed in your head, in the cold hospital room, and his voice was telling you that you'll be okay. At the moment you realized you were alive because of him. The debt weighed heavy on your shoulder and on your heart. But this was too much to process. Why are you doing this? Why me? I have my reasons. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Be ready if you want it to. And if you don't want it, then you can refuse my offer tomorrow. He didn't wait for your reply. Instead, he turned and walked away, leaving you standing on the door, stunned as his figure disappeared into the rain. Your mind raced with questions. Why does he needs a fake girlfriend? And why me? You shut the door and went inside. You closed the door and leaned against it. Your mind raced. His word raced in your head. You walked back to the living room where Sarah was waiting. Who was it? Why do you look like you have seen a ghost? It was Jungkook. Sarah's jaw dropped. Your boss brother, that billionaire doctor? Why was he here? You sat down on the couch and trying to make sense of it yourself. He wants me to be his fake girlfriend for 24 hours. What? This is crazy. Are you serious? He's serious, Sarah. He even offered me $1 billion. Sarah's eyes widened. She almost choked on her drink. $1 billion? When that's life changing money. You could live your dream life, travel to the world, and buy anything you want. It's not about money. I can figure out why he is doing this. Why me? Does that matter why? Say yes. Well, maybe this is your choice to make something good out of a bad memory. If he saved your life, he must see something special in you. Why does he need a fake girlfriend? Why didn't he explain anything? What's going on in his life that made him come to me of all people? The next morning, you were sleeping on the couch when you wake up with the knock on your door. Sarah, open the door. I'm sleepy. Please. You heard another knock, so you got up and walked to the door. But when you open it, a woman was standing by holding several shopping bags and stood there with a professional smile. Good morning, Miss Wyan. I'm here to help you to get ready. Mr. Jungkook sent me. You blinked in surprise. Sarah came out from the kitchen and she heard her. You turned to Sarah and you both looked at each other in surprise. Sarah, it's okay, my bachcha. Let her in, please. You signed and I let her in. Over the next hour, she picked out a beautiful dress and helped you with it. Your hairs and makeup. You couldn't believe your reflection in the mirror. You looked like someone else entirely. Sarah's jaw dropped. When you looked amazing. He going to lose his mind when he see you. You rolled your eyes, but couldn't stop the nervousness and the butterflies in your stomach. You sat in the car beside Jungkook. The car was filled in silence, but your thoughts were louder. You glanced at him and noticed his calm expression. You couldn't take the silence anymore. So, where are we going? He spoke without looking at you. To a party. A party? What kind of party? A couple party. You'll see when we'll get there. A couple party. Is that why you need a fake girlfriend? So you won't show up alone? Jungkook didn't answer right away. His gaze shifted to the back to the door. When he finally spoke, his tone was like he was avoiding your question. Have you ever been one of those parties before? Don't change the topic. Why me? Why offer me so much money for something like this? You agreed, didn't you? Does that matter why? His calmness was frustrating you, and you couldn't hide it. Of course it matters. People just don't show up at someone's door offering $1 billion without a reason, and it doesn't make even sense. Some things don't have to make sense, Ryan. You'll understand later. You fronted. The car speed slowed down and pulling up in the front of the Grand Hotel. You stared at it. People stepping out of an expensive cars. Don't get out first and walk around to your side and open the door for you. Come on. You hesitate but to take his hand. The warmth of his touch calm you, and you step out of his car. I'm not sure about this. Just stay close to me, you'll be fine. You both walked into the grand hall. I don't think I belong here. You belong here, as so much as anyone else. So just don't doubt that. His words were soft, but you couldn't shake your nervousness. Suddenly, a familiar voice called your name. You frozen and recognized it. Immediately, turning around and you face to face with Maya, your ex best friend from your college. She looked just as she always. Her arms were linked with an old man who was clearly her date. Her eyes widened when she saw you with Jungkook. Why is that really you? Hi Maya, it's been a while. Oh, you are here with Jungkook. How surprising. Her tone was sharp, and you could feel the judgment in her words. She had always been jealous of you in your back in your college, especially when it came to attention with guys. The moment felt no different. Before you could reply, she spoke again. I don't think you would be at this place like this. Your mouth open to respond, but Jungkook stepped forward. His voice was calm but cutting it. Do you think you own this place? Maya blinked in surprise, clearly not expecting him to step in. She hesitated to give a nervous laugh. I didn't mean anything by that, you thought. I was just surprised, that's all. But Jungkook's gaze didn't let her go. Maya muttered something under her breath and walked away, dragging her date with her. You turned to Jungkook. You didn't have to do that. Yes, I did. Don't let people like her make you feel small. You better than that. You stared at him. You were not used to stand up for yourself like this. It was not just words, it was the way he said them. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. You deserve to be treated with respect, Ryan. And don't let people to let down you. You couldn't deny the growing sense of comfort in his presence. For the first time in years, you wonder if someone could truly see you for who you were and accept you. Later the party, as it ended up, you both were walking to your car. You was drunk a bit while he was holding an umbrella because it was raining. Suddenly you stopped. He placed his hand on your back so you won't fall. Why, you are so handsome. He blinked his eyes. What? You I wanted to. You wanna what?